What is globalization? Globalization is the process by which businesses or other organizations develop international influence or start operating on an international scale. Globalization has been around for a while. One example of early globalization was the Silk Road. It was a major trade route that connected the east and west of Asia. It was central to the economic, cultural, political, and religious interactions between these two regions. What are the different types of globalization? There are three main types of globalization: political, economic, and social. Political globalization is a political cooperation that exists between different countries. This helps countries create trade partners and alliances and ultimately benefit the countries. The League of Nations, established after World War I, was one of the earliest forms of political globalization. Other examples are of the World Trade Organization, UNICEF, and the World Health Organization. Social globalization is the sharing of ideas, information between different countries. In today's world, the internet and social media are the roots of social globalization. This tends to be things that are universally known, such as popular films, TV shows, and books. However, the cultural flow tends to stem from more developed countries, such as the United States, to less developed countries. Economic globalization is the interconnectedness of economies through trade and exchange of goods, services, and resources. No country's economy can really operate in isolation, which means different countries' economies influence each other. Evidence of this is found in the global recession of 2007. Globalization sheds light on global issues. Globalization sheds light on global issues. Before globalization, no one thought of their neighbors as poor because almost everyone experienced material poverty. But now that people are more privileged and realize the advantages they have, they help the people who are in those situations by donating food, clothes, money, or shelter. Another example is the Thirst Project. They help people who don't have access to clean, drinkable water. Globalization is one of the main factors of global warming because it creates so many unsustainable farms and factories, just like that flower farm by the lake in Africa. It was a good idea, but it had a terribly bad outcome. The villagers lost their only source of fresh water because it became almost non-existent and extremely polluted because of the farm. Globalization boosts technological advancement. It could be the countries working together or against each other. This happens because globalization also enhances international competition. One example of this is the US-Russia space race. Globalization allows for people to migrate to countries for a better life. This is good unless it's on an excessive level. College graduates are fleeing Iraq to build better lives for themselves. This creates a brain drain in Iraq, which means that there are less qualified and talented people in the country. Globalization allows for products to be manufactured in different places. The iPhone is being manufactured in 19 different countries. This allows for consumers to buy their favorite products almost anywhere in the world, like buying a Big Mac from McDonald's. Though this is good for consumers, it's not always good for other countries. Since big products like Apple use resources from developing countries, these countries don't always get the most fair price. So basically, it's exploitation of the country's goods and services. How to improve? We can improve globalization if we plan it out for it to be sustainable. Instead of stripping the earth and people of their resources to have immediate success and wealth, we should be thoughtfully planning it out so that it's sustainable and brings success for a very long time.